D1 girls varsity basketball game features the Broncos of Alvirne High School and the Crimson Tide of Concord High School. Sportsmanship is a primary focus of Concord High School athletics. In order to make tonight's game a positive experience for everyone involved, good sportsmanship is expected from all players and fans. Positive cheering is expected. Please respect the opposing players, coaches, and professional officials working tonight's game. We also remind you that no spectators are allowed on the court at any time. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups for the visiting Broncos. At guard, a 5'2" senior, number 3, Taylor Small. At guard, a 5'2" senior, number 4, Amy Christian. At center, a 6-foot freshman, number 10, Rochana Adiku. At guard, a 5'8" senior captain, number 11, Julia Adams. And at guard, a 5'5" senior captain, number 23, Alexis Flory. The assistant coach is Haley Beasley, and the head coach is Frank Bernice. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup for the Crimson Tide. Starting at guard, a 5'7" junior captain, number 23, Cameron DuBois. At forward, a 5'11" junior captain, number 2, Izzy Langfloss. At forward, a 5'6" senior, number 41, Jalen Wesley. At guard, a 5'8" freshman, number 14, Julia Barnes. And at guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Ellie Trudy. The athletic trainer is Crystal Terpstra. The assistant coach is Kevin Arokia Raja and John Billings, and the head coach is John Edwards. Tonight's officials are Dennis Duchamp and Marie Trinka. Ladies and gentlemen, would you now please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Those were the introductions here at the Concord High School gym here in beautiful Concord, New Hampshire, where Concord Television, your Concord TV Sports Network, is proud to bring you Concord High School Varsity women's basketball tonight. We have the CHS Crimson Tide taking on the Alvirne Broncos. Again, thank you for joining myself, Richard Hagin, from Concord TV Sports Network. Concord TV is Concord's nonprofit community media center located here at Concord High School. If you want to get involved at Concord TV, we're always looking for volunteers. Let us know by emailing josh@yourconcordtv.org. Again, Richard Hagin here, joining you at the tip-off here for the CHS varsity basketball game. We've got the Tide in white going from my right to left. The Broncos in green, colorblind, so I don't really know. Going from left to right. We got Adams for the Broncos going up strong on the right-hand side. Drawing the foul. Looks like she didn't quite gather the ball, so it will be a non-shooting foul, putting Broncos down the ball underneath the basket here. Hold on, we got a whistle here. I'm trying to see who the foul was on. It looks like it's going to be on 41 for CHS. All right, let's restart this thing. Looks like the Broncos got number 3, Small, inbounding here for the Broncos. Finds my goodness, open 23. That's Floyd for a quick 2. CHS trying to put up with the full court pressure, but turns the ball over here. Tough break here for CHS. Give the Broncos the ball here. That's Floyd inbounding it to her backcourt mate. That's like Small. Small back to Floyd. Floyd from way downtown. Off the glass, big rebound by Small. Back to Floyd, who's able to find 10 down the blocks. 10, too strong. Great rebound by Broncos. 4, Christman, high off the glass for 2, making a 4-0 game with just over 7 minutes to go here. CHS finds them in a 4-0 hole. Great way to break the full court press by CHS. 2-2, cutting 14. That's Baines. Baines high off the board. He wasn't able to finish. Strong rebound by Floyd. Tried to find a cutting Christman. CHS able to get in the passing lane here. Deflect the ball, goes out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in, or actually an inbounds for the Broncos here. We've got Floyd trying to find, who's that? Adequo. Finds 11. That's Adams back to Floyd. Off the iron. Big rebound by 41 Westling to 23. 23. Big pass way downtown. That was 11 just off the back of the iron. Cooney. Big rebound by the Broncos, who finds 23 with a big outlet pass. Cutting to the basket. She gets fouled going up for 2, putting her on the line. That foul looks like it's going to be on 11. That's Cooney. Floyd missed the first one. Still keeping it a 4-0 game right now with 6.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Floyd with her second. Able to make the second. Got Baines inbounding with full court pressure here to Dubois. Dubois' pass is intercepted by Adequo. Adequo couldn't handle the ball on the baseline over here. Turned the ball over. CHS. Baines inbounding it too. Cooney back to Baines here on the near side. Broncos applying pressure. Goes off a Bronco player. CHS inbounding the ball. Dubois trying to set up the offense for CHS. Her pass intercepted by 3. Small, unable to handle it. Giving it back to CHS. CHS is kind of telegraphing their passes right now. We got Westling over to Cooney. Cooney finds Langlois under the basket. Was able to finish. Ball goes out of bounds, though, off a Bronco player, giving CHS the ball. That's Cooney inbounding it to Dubois. Dubois for the 3. A little too hard. CHS controls the rebound. Dubois back to Westling. Westling finds Dubois behind the arc. Wasn't able to finish a 3. Great job by Adams with the rebound. Big outlets pass. That was kind of strange. An inbounds pass looks like intercepted from behind by a Broncos player. Kind of odd. Still, giving CHS the ball, goes out of bounds on a Bronco player. Inbounding, we have CHS's Baines. Cooney trying to accept the pass here, intercepted by Adams. Adams wasn't able to finish. 4 tries to go up, but stripped by Dubois. Back out to Westling. Westling dribbling up the left-hand side, goes out of bounds. Still CHS ball. Looks like we're going to have some mass substitutions in here for CHS. Looks like we got 43. And Chirico, we have 24. I do not have her on my roster. And Chirico back out to Treadwell, 15, 233. That's Mitchell. Mitchell to, I know it's Morgan, number 24. I apologize, I do not know Morgan's last name. I should be able to process of elimination here. But CHS, we got Morgan, number 24, inbounding it in. Finds Mitchell for CHS. Mitchell to Treadwell around the arc. Back over to Treadwell behind the dribble, by the back dribble, tying them up. Floyd trying to get in her way here. Forces the turnover. Great job by the Broncos. Floyd causing a turnover for CHS on this near side here. She inbounds it to 3 small. Small to Crispin. Crispin back out to Floyd. Floyd looks for cutting Adams, but decides to take it herself. Dribbles in the lane. Penetrates. Big rebound there by Adequo. Goes high off the board. Adequo again with the rebound. Tries the right-hand side. Fouls and 1. Strong move by 10 Adequo. He gets the bucket and the foul. 2 putting them up. The Broncos 9-0 over CHS right now. So on the line to finish the N1. So we've got a lane violation on the Broncos, negating that free throw. Still making a 9-0 game here. We're just over 4 minutes to go. 4:12 to be exact. Got the Broncos up 9-0 over CHS. CHS Morgan inbounds it to Starrett. Errant pass by Treadwell. Gives the Broncos the ball. Broncos small, brings it up. Tries to pass it to Chrisman. Great defense by 15 Treadwell. Goes out of bounds. Looks like Broncos want to call timeout. There's a break right now. It's a great time to cut over to the Winter Spirit Squad here over at CHS. And again, so glad you can join us here at Concord TV. It's Concord TV Sports Network. We air on Comcast Network, Comcast Education Channel 6, and BreezeLine Channel 2001. Great job. And online at youtube.com/Concord NHTV. Concord TV is Concord's nonprofit community media center. We're located here at Concord High School. If you want to get involved with Concord Television, always looking for volunteers. Let us know by emailing josh@yourconcordtv.org. All right. Thank you for joining me. Rich Hagin here, Concord Television. We have 4 minutes to go. Broncos up by 9, actually 9-0. Got CHS on the board yet. Floyd inbounding for the Broncos. Looking for, looks like we got Small. Small wasn't able to finish. Great rebound there by that star at 5. Back to Morgan. Gets the ball again. Tries to find Anna Chirico. Intercepted by Floyd. She looks for Chrisman down the right-hand side. Wasn't able to handle the pass. We have Treadwell, CHS, with the steal. Finds Morgan on the far side. Morgan tries to pass it back to her. Errant pass. Goes to Chrisman. Chrisman travels. Wow. Going up for the layup. Turning the ball over. Giving CHS the ball. All right. We got some substitutions in here for the Broncos. We have, it looks like 11 Adams checking out. We got 12 coming in. That's Haventail. And 12 come up. That's 12 Haventail tying it up. Back to Adequo. Adequo to Floyd. Floyd to Haventail. He wasn't able to finish, but is fouled in the process, putting her on the line for 2. And to finish that out, we have number 5 Krause there for the Broncos on the floor. For CHS, we have 15 Treadwell. We got 33 Mitchell, 24 Morgan, 5 Starrett, and 43 Anna Chirico. That first miss there by that Haven Tate. Second shot. Misses. CHS. Putting in. Looks like we got Massachusetts lesson by CHS. We got Wessling in now. And we have Baines. We have Dubois. Langlois. And Cooney Langwa, whose shot is rejected by Adequo, but it does go out of bounds for a CHS ball. That was a big putback by number 10. CHS's Dubois trying to go back to Baines. They weren't on the same page. Broncos ball. Got adequate 10. Back to Floyd. Floyd taking on two CHS players, able to get by over the half-court line. Fine, small, 2, 12. That's Haven Tate for 2, making an 11-0 game here with 2:43 to go. CHS trying to get by this full-court pressure. You got Haven Tate, blind pressure, able to break it over the line there. You got Westling trying to dribble on the right-hand side. Looks like fouled on the floor by Kraus. The CHS ball, the far side. Looks like we got Baines inbounding. Baines to Dubois. Dubois with pressure on her. Westling trying to help her out. Looks like it goes off of Dubois and out of bounds. Broncos applying pressure to the inbounds pass, tying her up in the corner. Wasn't able to do much with it and wasn't able to find help. Broncos with the ball. Looks like we got Kraus bringing it up for Broncos. Trying to find Adequo off the right-hand side. Missed. Great rebound by CHS. CHS turns the ball over, an errant pass on the left-hand side. Floyd actually goes in and finishes with the left hand for 2, making a 13-0 game. With just under 2 minutes to go. Westling for the tide on the right-hand side, breaks the pressure. Got Cooney trying to go back to Langlois. Got Cooney over to Westling. But we got a foul on the Broncos on the floor there. Resetting CHS under their own basket. We got Westling over to Dubois. Dubois dribbles, tries to find some help. Westling's errant pass was made able to handle by Langlois, which actually wasn't anywhere near her. Goes out of bounds, giving the Broncos the ball. We got Small. Actually, Small's not going to inbound it yet. Looks like we're going to have a substitution here. We got Chip Fund in for Floyd. Looks like we got Adequo subbing out. And it looks like we got Haven Tate in for. All right, we got Kraus. Finds Haven Tate. Haven Tate looking for a cutting Small. Small goes up, looks like it was tipped, and rebounded by CHS, but looks like stepped on the out of bounds line, giving the Broncos the ball. Broncos Chip Fund. 22 will take it in. Haven Tate back to Chip Fund. Great block by CHS's Baines. Kraus with the long shot. Wasn't able to go down. CHS with the rebound. We got Cooney. Finds Langlois with 4-2, putting CHS on the board. 13-2 here, just under a minute to go. Haven Tate back to Kraus. Pardon me. Kraus dribbles the lane. It's like fouled by CHS player. Looks like that foul is going to be on. I don't think it's 22. Probably 2. All right, it's going to put Kraus on the line for 2. Yeah, just 47 seconds left, and we got tied. Down by 11, 2-13 right now. We got Broncos subbing in 15 for. That's De Silva. Kraus with their second. Off the back of the iron. Big rebound by, it's like 11 Adams. Adams back out to Kraus. Kraus able to find 22. Chip Fund drives. Pass behind the arc over to Haven Tate. Haven Tate Back to Chip Fund over to Kraus. Kraus goes around the high screen by Haventate. We got Chip Fund over to Haventate for 3. That's nice passing by the Broncos squad there. Moving the ball all around here. CHS inbounds. On the far side, pass wasn't able to handle by the CHS squad. Turn the ball over to the Broncos. We got Floyd back in. 23 inbounding in for the Broncos. Floyd finds 11 in the block. He finds a cutting Chip Fund, who's fouled, but basket goes down. Putting her on the line here for the and one. That basket, strong move by Chip Fund. Putting the Broncos up 18-2. Just under 10 seconds here to go in the first quarter. It's off the back of the iron here. CHS as Wesleyan wasn't able to handle the rebound. Goes out of bounds, giving the Broncos the ball. 6.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Looks like we got Floyd inbounding in here for the Broncos squad. 23 again to Adams. Adams finds Haventate in the corner. Wasn't able to finish, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Tide find themselves deep in a hole, 2-18. Again, thank you for joining us tonight here at Concord Television, CHS Gym, where we find the Tide in a hole. But right now, we've got the Winter Spirit squad here over at CHS. All right, it's our CHS Winter Spirit squad here. Great job, great job. Always at all the games, supporting all the student athletes here over at CHS. All right, coming out of the first break here. Start the second quarter. CHS, like I said, has found themselves in a hole. 2:18 here. Broncos putting on an offensive clinic here. Looks like CHS 15. Treadwell with the ball. Picks up her dribble. Needs to find some help here. Looking to find. Looks like it's tied up here. Possession arrow belongs to the Broncos. Great job here by the Broncos tying up Treadwell. Wasn't able to find help or an outlet. So we've got Floyd back into Chip Fund. Chip Fund. Over to Haventate. Haventate finds a cutting Da Silva for 2, making it a 20-2 game. Morgan for CHS inbounds. 2-5. That's start finds Treadwell. Tries to go back to her. Goes off of her. To a Broncos player. Floyd from way downtown. Off the glass. Rebounded by CHS. But looks like CHS's Mitchell was fouled after the rebound. Giving CHS the ball under the basket. Got Morgan. Inbounding to 15. 15. Kind of telegraphs the pass. Adams tries to jump it. Wasn't able to control the interception there. Ball runs a foul. Looks like Starr was able to grab it for CHS, but they were tied up. She was tied up on the side here over with Adams. Kind of goes out of bounds, giving actually CHS the ball over here. With about 7 minutes to go, they find themselves still down 22-2 at this time. 24 Morgan for CHS, inbounded ball. Looks like we got number 10, Adequo, back in for the Broncos. Morgan to Treadwell, back to Morgan. Finds 33 in the corner, but number 10, Adequo, with a block. And it goes back off the CHS player for a Bronco ball. Got Floyd inbounds, but CHS with full court pressure by Treadwell, able to cause a turnover, putting the CHS is 33 from behind the arc for 3. Great job by Mitchell, making a 5-20 game with 6:40 to go here in the second quarter. 15 for the Broncos. Misses in and out. Rebound by CHS. Morgan on the right-hand side. Looks like she wasn't able to get around a Bronco player. Goes out, and it's going to be Bronco ball. CHS coach asking for a call. Looks like we got 3 small in now for the Broncos. Inbounding it to Floyd, up on top of the key. Assessing things, trying to go down low on the blocks to Adequo. Intercepted by CHS. That pressure by Broncos really stifling them. Turnover by CHS. Ends up in an easy basket for Haven Tate. Morgan inbounding for CHS. Treadwell 15, bringing it up. Finds an open Starrett. Starrett back to Treadwell. Treadwell trying to find Morgan, telegraphing that pass. And the Broncos able to cause another turnover here. With just under 6 minutes to go, we have a 5-22 game. Broncos up over the Tide. Looks like we got Chrisman for Broncos, bringing it up. Back to Floyd. Floyd dribbling right inside. Picks up, tries a 3-shot. Big rebound by Haven Tate. Haven Tate finds Small. Small back to Floyd. Floyd finds Adequo, 10. Tries the left-hand side. Misses. Rebound by CHS and Morgan. Morgan finds Treadwell, dribbling up the right-hand side. Penetrates, goes in for 2, and fouled. Strong move, bucket goes down. Treadwell finds herself at the line for an and 1. A basket by Treadwell makes it a 7-22 game with 5:18 to go here in the second quarter. Looks like we have substitutions on the CHS side. We got Langlois, 2, 41, Westling. Looks like we got Dubois, 23, Treadwell, 15. And it's like 14 on the floor for CHS. And it looks like we got a late substitution here. We got number 11 in. That's Cooney. And that last made 3 throw makes it an 8-22 game. We got Small dribbling the right-hand side. Goes high off the board with the miss, but strong rebound by the Broncos side. 3 again. Small finds finds Adequo in the low post. Nice bounce pass for 2. Putting the Broncos up 24-8. Full court pressure again by the Broncos. Westling trying to find the outlet. Blocked by Haven Tate. Out of bounds. Beats CHS ball. Westling trying to inbound it. Looking for help. Looking for support. CHS having trouble with the inbounds pass. Trying to get it to Cooney. Looks like Haven Tate again able to get her hand on, deflected out. So CHS going to try this again here. Got Westling trying to inbound the pass. Looks like it went off a CHS player who was walking up the sidelines here, which was odd. All right, Broncos ball. Floyd to Adequo. Adequo again in the low post. Off the back of the iron. Great board by Westling. Westling back to Treadwell. Treadwell strongly brings it up on the left-hand side. But Haven Tate from the back, able to steal it. Goes up strong on the right-hand side with the miss. But Small trying to get the rebound. Great job by Treadwell, or actually it looks like is that Langlois coming in, knocking the ball out of bounds off of her. And it's still going to be CHS ball, I believe. But we got a break in action here. We got 4.5 minutes to go. CHS down 24-8. It's time. Great time to check out the Winter Spirit Squad here over at CHS. And again, so glad you join us here at Concord TV Sports Network. We air on Comcast Education Channel 6 and BraveSline Channel 2001. Also online at youtube.com/Concord NHTV. Awesome job by the CHS Winter Spirit Squad. We're almost halfway through this second quarter here. CHS trying to dig themselves out of a hole. They're down 8-24 here. Looks like it's going to be, it's red. See, I think it was green. Apologize if it's red. I'm not very good with colors, y'all. All right, it'll be the Broncos ball. Looks like we got Small, finds Floyd. Floyd dribbles around the arc, tried to find Haven Tate in the low post, goes off her knees, doesn't able to handle the pass, goes out. I gone out over Chrisman, who was trying to save it for him. But looks like we got Westling to Dubois. Brings it up for CHS. Dribbles to the top of the arc. Passes it over to Treadwell, who wasn't able to handle the pass, goes out of bounds, giving the Broncos the ball here. All right, we got Small bringing it up. Finds Chrisman. Chrisman back to Haven Tate. Haven Tate guarded by Westling tight. Finds Small, who cuts over to the basket, but great block by Langlois. Denying the shot, pushes the ball out of bounds. Still giving the Broncos the ball here, but great job by number 2 with the block. So we got Broncos inbound the ball. Westling putting pressure on the ball. Floyd trying to come in. Able to actually get the pass, but it's tied up. Giving the possession to CHS. Westling bringing in the ball. Pass to Langlois. Goes over her head. Giving the Broncos the ball. Looks like we'll start it back where we started. The ball didn't officially make it in yet. So, looks like we're going to have Small inbounding it. Finds a cutting Kraus. Beautiful with the left hand. Making it 26-8 game. Dubois finds Treadwell. Treadwell tries to find Baines. Goes back to Westling, who goes up with the right hand. But looks like Adequo got her with the body before she able to go up for the shot. Looks like we have Anatrico coming in for Westling. Great job by Westling. And it looks like we have Chip Fun coming in for Chrisman. So Treadwell, top of the key for CHS. Tries to pass it off to Dubois. Guarded nicely there by Small. Broncos knocks it out of bounds. We'll reset it here for CHS. Ball inbounding it in. Able to find Langlois in far side. Back over to Treadwell. Treadwell. Back over to Dubois. Great screen by Anachirico. Finds Dubois wasn't able to finish the three-pointer, and we got Chip Fun out to Floyd. He nails a three-pointer, making it a 29-8 game here with 2:40 left in the first half. Dubois for CHS. Great pass over to Baines. Baines to Dubois. Off the glass for three. Great shot. CHS 11, Broncos 29. Got 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Small. Top of the key. Great pass over to Chip Fun. Chip Fun drives the lane. Back out to Adequo. Adequo not able to finish. Great rebound by Anna Tirico. Anna Tirico to Dubois, right-hand side. She pulls up for the mini. Too high off the glass. Anna Tirico tries to handle the rebound, but actually we got Chip Fun with it. Goes back out to Floyd, not able to finish the layup. Great rebound by Small. Pass it over to Chip Fun. Chip Fun, top of the key. Calling for the high pick and roll, but Adequo. Adequo rolls, but did not receive the ball. Looks like Floyd went for the shot high off the glass. Rebound by CHS. CHS 15 tries to go up. Treadwell in the lane, blocked beautifully. But I think that was Adequo with the block. Broncos trying to transition to offense quickly. Got a little sloppy on the far side. CHS able to cause a turnover. Actually, it looks like foul. They're in the bonus. It looks like they put CHS on the line for foul shots here with 1.5 minutes to go. Tied 11. Broncos 29. Treadwell on the line, able to make the first, making it a 12-29 game. All right. Treadwell for a second. He nails the second. Got 13-29 here with 1.5 minutes to go. CHS trying to put full pressure on the ball. Cut Small over to Adams. Adams finds Floyd in the corner. Floyd for three. Misses. Broncos able to get the rebound. Floyd, again, trying to find Adequo in the low block. Pass goes off of her. Chrisman tries to save it. Nice try. Goes out of bounds, though. CHS ball, Treadwell. Finds Dubois. We got the Broncos full court pressure here. Boss trying to break the press. 14. Back over to Treadwell. Treadwell. Skip pass in the block. And Chirico tries to go up strong. Adequo able to disrupt the shot. Get the rebound. Great job by the Broncos. Transition to offense. Adams trying to go off the glass. Ball hits the board. Actually side of the board and goes out. Under 1 minute here. We've got 52 seconds to go. Got the Broncos up 29-13 over the Tide. Looks like we got Treadwell inbounding the ball. Finds Dubois. Ball back to Treadwell. Back to Dubois. Tries to find Baines. Intercepted by Adams. 11. He goes up strong with the right hand. Misses, but Small follows with the rebound for two. Putting Broncos up 31-13 here. Dubois back to Treadwell. Treadwell back to Dubois. This press is giving CHS a lot of trouble. Looks like we got 14 with the ball. Picks up her foot for a traveling call. All right, Broncos bring it up. That's Small. Under 20 seconds to go, about 20 seconds to go, I should say. We got Small to Floyd. Floyd dribbles, penetrates. We got the midi. Tries to get the shooter's roll, doesn't. Anna Chirico with a strong rebound. Got two Broncos putting pressure on her. CHS gives the ball up. Broncos call for the travel. Turn the ball over with 8.5 seconds here to go. CHS inbounds the ball. We got Dubois. Trying to find help. Finds Treadwell. She's got to put it up for three. Off the front of the iron. And that ends the first half here with the score tied 13. Visiting Broncos 31. Please join us on Concord Television for the second half of the CHS girls varsity basketball game. Again, my name is Richard Hagin. I'm so glad you could join us here on Concord TV Sports Network. We are airing on Comcast Education Channel 6, BreezeLine Channel 2001, and online at youtube.com/Concord NHTV. Concord TV is Concord's nonprofit community media center located here at Concord High School. If you want to get involved, Concord Television, we're always looking for help. Always looking for volunteers. Let us know by emailing josh@yourconcordtv.org. Again, Richard Hagin. I'll be back. Second half, right after this. Right. Welcome back to Concord TV. So glad you can join me. I'm your host, Rich Hagin here. So glad to share the evening with you. We have some great basketball lined up here. Second half of the varsity girls Crimson Tide basketball. Find themselves down 13-31 here. Start the second half. Floyd to Adequo in the corner. We got an air ball. CHS with the big rebound. Intercepted by Broncos. 11 goes in for the layups. Goes in. Misses. Big rebound by Westling for CHS. Adams called for the foul. CHS inbounding underneath. Looks like starters. Second half, that was Adams. She was a starter, but she's going out now. Looks like we have Haven Tate in for her right now. On the Broncos side, like CHS, that was Treadwell back to Westling. We have Dubois. We've got Mitchell and Anna Chirico. That was Treadwell, high off the glass for CHS, not able to finish. Broncos with the rebound. Looks like we got three, small to Floyd. Floyd missed. Tries big rebound by Haven Tate. Haven Tate trying to find small underneath, wasn't able to handle the pass, goes off of her. CHS ball. Treadwell finds Wesling. Wesling. Mitchell. Mitchell to Westling. Over to Dubois. Back to Wesling. CHS's Mitchell from the corner. Not able to finish. Dubois able to rebound for CHS. Looking for Treadwell, top of the key. Great passing here by the CHS squad. Anna Chirico in the lane. Passes out to Westling. Westling over to Dubois. Wasn't able to hit the three. Great rebound by the Broncos side. We got Small bringing it up. Pass it over to Haven Tate. Back over to Small. Small over to Da Silva. Da Silva for three. Not able to finish. Wow, that's adequate with the rebound. Pass it to a cutting Floyd for two, making it a 33-13 game. CHS down by 20 here early in the third quarter. Dubois tries to get the pass to Ann Chirico in the middle, top of the key, near the free throw line. Back to her. Ann Chirico goes in strong. Fouled by number 10, Adequo, putting Anna Chirico on the line for two. Strong move by 43 on the CHS squad. Able to receive the ball in a low block. Strong move to her left. Tries to finish with the right hand, but fouled. And Chirico misses the first, still 13-33. Great job with the second by Anna Chirico, cutting deficit, 14-33. Floyd inbounding it to Small. Small back to Floyd. It's like Floyd was going to pick it up, but decided she saw it cutting Small right in the middle of it there. She was called for double dribble. CHS Treadwell here will inbound it for Tide. Finds Wesling. Wesling back to Treadwell. Dubois tries to penetrate. Great defense by the Broncos. Haven Tate. Haven Tate to Small. Small tries to find Floyd in transition. Looks like she was fouled before she got the pass off. Giving the Broncos the ball under their basket. With 5:42 to go, Tide find themselves down 14-33. We got small inbounding for the Broncos. Finds Floyd, top of the key. Floyd dribbles to her left. Passes it off to Haven Tate. Haven Tate's foul, trying to pass it off to one of her teammates. I think that's Anna Chirico with the foul. Looks like we got 23 Floyd. Great pass to Haven Tate. Haven Tate cutting to the basket. Big rebound by Westling for CHS. Got the Broncos tying her up under the basket. Looks like the possession area is facing the CHS way, though. Got Broncos putting full court pressure on right now. So we got Treadwell back over to Mitchell. Mitchell back to Treadwell. Treadwell to Dubois. Great job breaking the pressure. Westling's trying to handle the pass, able to get back on it. CHS resets. Treadwell up top, picks up her dribble. She needs help. There we go. Mitchell's over to help her out. Mitchell stuck in the corner, tries to pass it over to Dubois. Great interception by Small. Wasn't able to finish. Rebound by CHS. We got a foul on number 3, Small, in the backcourt here. A whistle, and looks like we got some substitutions coming in here for CHS. We got 24 Morgan on the ball, bringing in for CHS. Looks like we have number 11 Cooney. We got Langlois. 2-5 Starrett. And 14 Baines. Tough offensive possession there by CHS, trying to get the ball in the low block, intercepted by the Broncos. Broncos now are trying to set up their offense. We got Small over to Chrisman. Chrisman to De Silva. De Silva over to Floyd. Floyd tries to find Haven Tate in low block. She overshoots. Great rebound by 5. Tries to pass it off teammate, intercepted by the Broncos. Broncos with quick shot, wasn't able to finish. Big rebounds by the Broncos on the offensive glass. Those second chance shots by the Broncos are really stretching out this lead for them. It's tough for CHS to get anything off the glass. We got a timeout now by CHS. We got 4:20 to go. We got a 14-33 game. So glad you could join Concord Television. And myself, Rich Hagin here. Oh, beautiful CHS gym. Great job by the Concord Spirit Squad here tonight. Keeping us entertained here during these timeouts here at the CHS gym. Beautiful job. Great job, CHS Spirit Squad. Awesome. Got a great crowd here. Friday night. Cold winter night. With some bad weather coming in. Great crowd here at CHS gym. So glad you could join Concord Television and myself, Rich Hagin. Excited to bring you guys some women's varsity basketball. We have the Broncos extending their lead 33-14 here in the third quarter. We have about a little over 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Coach on the CHS side trying to get the officials' attention here. I think we want to talk over some matters over there while they were in this timeout. So we got the Broncos. Floyd inbounding it underneath their basket. Actually, it is underneath their basket. Floyd finds a cutting Haven Tate 12. Great play for 2, making it 35-14 game. Looks like we got Morgan, 24 to 5. Start finds Baines. Baines to Cooney. Cooney not able to handle the pass. Small intercepts. Cooney with the pressure, though. Looks like a little too much pressure. They can call a foul, I believe, on Cooney. Giving the Broncos ball here on the near side. Looks like we got Floyd inbounding it here, Small. All right. Chrisman driving the left-hand side, goes up. Rebound Tried to control by both teams. Looks like we have a jump ball. Possession arrows pointing the Broncos' way. Looks like we'll have Floyd for the Broncos inbounding it. So having trouble finding Feeney. Finally finds Haven Tate at the top of the key. Haven Tate guarded closely by Langlois. Finds De Silva. De Silva over to Chrisman, who finds a cutting small. Wasn't able to handle a pass. Goes out of bounds, be CHS ball. So if Concord able to claw back into this, they need to start scoring some baskets. Got double team pressure on the ball. The Broncos, great turnover and great transition offense. Floyd strong to the basket, makes it and was pushed from behind. Great body control and strong move, able to finish, putting her on the line for the and one. Floyd with that basket, able to push the lead. 37-14 over the tie at this moment. Looks like CHS with some substitutes. We got Anna Trico back in, Westling back in. We have Mitchell in. We have Treadwell and looks like Dubois for CHS. So able to finish the N1, making a 38-14 game. Great job. Got Westling driven right hand side. She's looking for help. Trying to find Trico on the low block. Intercepted by the Broncos. Broncos to Silva. Passes it off to Floyd. Floyd to Cloutier. Number 2 in for the Broncos. Her shot. This is everything. Turnover, CHS. We got Dubois with the ball, 23. Assessing things, great. Pick by 41 Westling. Dubois over to Antrick in the low block. Back to Dubois. Finds Westling, top of the key, who drives, goes up strong, but fouled in the process by Bronco. I thought it'd be putting Westling on the line, but looks like she did not gather the ball, and it will be on the floor. Actually, yep, that's what they're saying. I beg to differ. It looked like Westling was going up for the shot there, but they're saying it was before the gather. So Treadwell to Dubois. Dubois for the quick three. In and out, but it does find the bottom. Great shooter's roll by Dubois, making a 17-38 game. But Crispin bringing it up for Broncos. Great high screen by Haven Tate. Haven Tate back to De Silva. De Silva with the pass. Haven Tate able to corral it in to Floyd. Floyd, top of the key. Westling, great D. Haven Tate inside the paint. Crispin back to Haven Tate. Finds a cutting. Floyd not able to finish, but great rebound by Crispin. Unbelievable how these Broncos are able to get to the offensive rebound. Looks like there's so many CHS players under the glass. Great job by Crispin putting herself in a position to grab that rebound, putting her on the line. Shooting 2, makes the first, making a 39-17 game here with just over 2 minutes to go. Looks like we've got Adams and Kraus coming in for Haven Tate and De Silva. All right, Chrisman, second shot. Goes in. Making it 40-17. Broncos over the top right now. Great job by Dubois to find Antrico in the lane. Antrico wasn't able to finish. Rebound by Broncos. Broncos, Chrisman to Cloutier to Adams, who drives strongly, finishes with the right hand off the glass. Extending the lead, 42-17. Great job by Dubois. Finds Anna Chirico in the low block, and she finishes high off the glass for 2. 19-42 game. Floyd, bounce pass intercepted by Westling. Westling tries to keep it alive, but tips it right to a Broncos player. Finishes 44-19 with minute 10 left in the game. Dubois over the half-court line, dribbles the right-hand side, goes in strong, a little too strong off the glass. Great rebounds by Adams for 11, finds Cloutier. Tries to get to the basket. In the process, takes too many steps. Got timeout. Timeout by the Broncos. With just a minute to go, the Broncos up. It's like by 25. Over the Tide, 19-44. Quick timeout there by the Broncos coach, trying to tell his team, hey, slow down, slow down. But right now, they are extending their lead. Great job, CHS Spirit Squad, keeping things alive here during these timeouts here on the floor. All right, CHS regrouping here, clawing their way back into this. We got 1:07 left in the third quarter, down by 25. Timeout by the Broncos coach, trying to settle his team down, even though they're up by 25. Coaching moment here. Dubois, CHS, finds Treadwell in the corner, double teamed by the Broncos. Floyd comes out of the corner with the ball, brings it over to Kraus. Kraus with Westling on her. Able to skip past Cloutier to Adams, 11. 11 back to Kraus. Kraus with the left hand. Dribbles, wasn't able to finish, but able to get her own rebound. Tries to dribble out for 3, misses. Strong rebound by the Broncos again. That was Chrisman who goes up, misses, but Westling able to come down with the ball. Looks like she was fouled in the process. Foul on Broncos, putting Westling on the line. For CHS, she'll be shooting 2 here with just under 30 seconds to go. Great shot by Westling, making it a 20-44 game. CHS makes some subs here with under 30 seconds to go. Looks like we got Langlois back in. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And we got Treadwell back in. And we got Mitchell in. Westling misses the second rebound by Small. Small quickly brings it over to Chrisman. Chrisman to Adams. Adams at the top of the key. Dribbles. Finds Kraus. Kraus to Chrisman. Chrisman to Small. Small to Floyd. Kraus with Treadwell all over her. Finds Floyd up top. High screen. Floyd dribbles, penetrates, finds 11. Adams under the basket for 2, but not in time. That ends the third quarter here at CHS, where the Tide find themselves down by 24, 20-44. Right. Again, thank you for joining Concord Television tonight. Concord TV is Concord's TV Sports Network. We air on Comcast Education, Channel 6 and Breezeline, Channel 2001. Great job by the Spirit Squad here over at CHS. This is the Winter Spirit Squad. It's great every season, whether it's fall, spring, or winter. This Spirit Squad changes here. Wonderful seeing new faces on the team. Glad to see them out here. All right, waiting for the teams to come out of their huddle here. CHS has a tough task ahead of them. They find themselves down by 24 here with 1 quarter to go. So glad you can join Concord Television here. Your host, Rich Hagin. Just glad to bring you some varsity basketball here at CHS. We got Westling for CHS, 41, bringing it in here for the Tide. Passing to her backcourt mate, Dubois. We got Broncos extending their defense up high here. Dubois picks up her dribble. 2 Broncos on her. Tries to pass it off to Treadwell. Looks like Floyd was trying to intercept, but she accidentally kicks the ball, resets it for the Tide here. We got Dubois, 23, inbounding for the Tide. Looks like we have Westling trying to set screen. Dubois tries to find Langlois. Tries to find Langlois in the corner here. We're on the same page. Number 2 broke up the court. Calling a turn. We got Broncos with the ball. We got Krause. Dribbles. Drives, penetrates, shoots high off the glass. We got Adams with the rebound. Wasn't able to control it. Goes off her. B. CHS ball. Westling inbounding it. Got the Broncos picking him up at half court. Adams, great anticipation, intercepts the ball. Westling picks her up, tries to slow her down. Got Small looking for help, finds Floyd. Floyd finds a cutting. Chip Fun. Shoots, misses, big rebound by Adams. Looks like it was going to go in. It goes in and out. Sorry about that. But Westling with the rebound. Finds Dubois. Dubois brings it up for CHS. Still dribbling. Finds Treadwell with a skip pass. Treadwell dribbles top of the key. Penetrates, tries to find 2 down the low blocks. That's Langlois. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wasn't able to handle the pass, goes out of bounds. Broncos with 6:52 left in the fourth. Inbounding. We got Small to Krause. Krause to Adams. Adams finds Floyd. Had trouble handling the pass where she was driving in. Adams from way downtown. Bang! Adams with the 3, extending the Broncos lead, 47-20. What a shot by Adams, man. She's been great under the basket. And shows the shooter's touch on the outside here. All right, Broncos inbound the ball from across court over there. Looks like we have Small. CHS trying to put full court pressure on. Dubois and Cooney trying pressure. We got Morgan trying to put pressure on Chip Fun, who steps out of bounds. Great. No, actually, they're going to call Morgan with the push. Resetting clock here. We'll have the Broncos inbounding here on the near side. Looks like we have 22 here, Chip Fun. 11 Adams, 5 Krause, 3 Small, and 23 Floyd for the Broncos. 3 cuts to the basket. Wasn't able to finish, but pushed in the back while shooting. Puts her on the line for 2. That was a great job by Chip Fun to find a cutting Small to the basket on the inbounds pass. That's Small on the line for 2. Misses the first. On the floor for the CHS, we got 43 Anchirico. We have 24 Morgan. We have 14 Baines. We have 23, is that? 11 Cooney and 23 Dubois. All right, we got Small for her second here. Gets the shooter's roll, goes down, making a 48-20 game. Morgan, 24, inbounding for CHS. Dubois finds Cooney. Cooney dribbling, trying the right side. 5, putting some pressure on Cooney. Forces the ball out of bounds. CHS has the ball. Ball trying to find someone. Great job by Dubois to find 14. Baines wasn't able to handle the pass. Turned over. Small, able to penetrate, get to the hole. It's fouled by CHS's Dubois, putting her on the line for 2. Small, trying to extend this lead, 48-20 at this time. With over 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes to go here. 6:05. Makes the first, make it a 49-20 game. Looks like we got Adequo in for 11s at this time. And wasn't able to get the roll, but 15. Da Silva gets the rebound. Tries to find Chip Fund in the corner. It goes off for a CHS ball. For the inbounds, it looks like we have a timeout here by CHS. With 6 minutes exactly to go, CHS finds themselves in a hole. 20-49. Great job by the CHS Spirit Squad here. All right, great job, y'all, great job. All right. Looks like it'll be CHS ball. Yeah, quick timeout there. Taken by CHS, trying to get these young ladies all on the same page here. It's been a tough go for CHS tonight, trying to break the pressure the Broncos are been applying on the ball at every turn. It's causing a lot of errant passes in this young CHS squad. All right, we're going to reset here. Looks like we got Morgan, 24, inbounding to her backcourt mate, Dubois. Nice pick by Morgan. Great pick, high pick by Morgan, able to set Dubois free. Dubois tries to turn the corner. Ball goes off her leg, not able to handle. The dribble, turned over. We got Krause assessing things for the Broncos. Got a high pick and roll, trying to go to Chip Fun. Finds Small back to De Silva to Chip Fun. Wasn't able to handle the pass. CHS is Cooney with the ball. Finds Dubois, who's triple team. Tough to get through. Looks like we got a foul committed by Chip Fun on the Broncos side, bailing the CHS player out. Seems like whenever a CHS gets a ball, there's just extreme pressure put on them right away, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 players by the Broncos, not able to get that pass out. All right, Dubois finds Anatrico. Anatrico to Treadwell. No, actually, my bad. That's Baines. Baines with the miss. Great rebound by the Broncos squad. We have Chip Fun bringing it up for. Finds a cutting. Krause not able to handle the pass. Great job by Morgan. Corral that for CHS. Dubois. Bring it up. Tries to pass it off to Cooney. Tough has to handle. It goes off of Cooney's legs. Back to a Bronco player. Broncos are slowing it down here. 5 to Chip Fun. Chip Fun finds Adequo back out to Krause. Krause to Small. Small with the miss, but Adequo able to grab the rebound. Again, Krause with the shot, miss. Small with the rebound. Small dribbles out, finds Adequo with a bounce pass. High off the glass with the miss. Rebound by Dubois. Dubois trying to dribble it up for CHS. Finds Baines in the corner. Baines misses. Great rebound by Cooney. Cooney tried to find Morgan for CHS. Tough pass. Goes off a Bronco player. Resets for CHS. We got Morgan, 24, inbounding on the near side here. We got Treadwell, her backcourt mate. Looks like we got Langlois, 2. Cooney, 11, and 14 Baines for CHS. On the other side, for the Broncos, we have De Silva, 15, 5. Krause. Adequo, 10. Murphy, 23. And who did I miss? 3, Small. My apologies, Small. CHS with a miss. Great rebound by Murphy. Murphy over to Krause. Krause from way downtown. Booyah. Great shot. No one on her. She decides to take it. That three-pointer makes it a 52-20 game. Broncos over the Tide right now. Cooney dribbles the right-hand side. It's tied up by Murphy for the Broncos. Looks like It'll be the Broncos' ball. Change of possession here, and we have Small across the backcourt for the Broncos, bringing it up. Got Kraus to Floyd in the lane. She tries to finish with the left hand. Great rebound by CHS. CHS telegraphs that pass again. Intercepted by De Silva. De Silva finds Floyd, who resets things. Tries to find a cutting Small. Small back to Adequo. Adequo back to Kraus. Kraus to De Silva, who finds Murphy for the basket. Treadwell for CHS. Finds Morgan. Morgan in the corner. Tries to get it past in the low block. Looks like it's deflected out off of a Bronco player. CHS will reset under the basket. Treadwell. Looks like we got some subs. We got Wessling in. We have Start in. And we've got Baines in for the CHS side. Murphy bring it up. Floyd, sorry about that. She says, hey, I'm going to take it from way out here if no one's going to guard me. Missed. Great rebound by Kraus. Floyd again to Kraus. Broncos space themselves really well. They move really well without the ball. Got Adequo to Floyd. Floyd goes up strong. Fouled by CHS's. Could have gone either way. Looks like this looks like it's going to get on. Baines 14, putting Floyd on the line for 2. With 2.5 minutes here in the fourth. Broncos find themselves up big, 54-20. With Floyd trying to extend that lead. First shot goes in. Looks like trying to get a sub in. Carter coming in for, may have been the shooting. Floyd, so not going to come in just yet. All right, Floyd's up for a second. There's the buzzer. And they're going to sub her out. And that's Floyd going out. Great job today. And Carter is coming in for her. Looks like we have another sub in. We got Mitchell in for CHS. All right. Got Start trying to find Langlois in the low block. Great pass to CHS's Treadwell. Treadwell got stuck on the basket trying to find some space. In the process, travels the ball. It's a great cut, great pass. Just a little too far under the basket. Broncos find themselves with the ball under their basket with a big lead, 56-20 here with 2 minutes to go in the game. Got Chip Fun trying to find Clear the air. Clear the air gets tied up with the ball, and they're calling it traveling. So CHS with the ball into the basket here. So I got Treadwell. Finds Mitchell, who goes for 3. Doesn't get the shooter's roll. Rebound by Kraus for the Broncos. Got Kraus tries to find Chip Fun. Chip Fun back out to Carter. Carter drains it for 2. Nice midi by Carter. Extends the lead, 58-20 here in the fourth. Treadwell dribbles around Wessling. Wessling trying to set the high pick and roll, maybe high screen. Treadwell goes up with the left hand. Fouled in the process by Kraus, putting on the line for 2. Right, we got 15. That is Treadwell for CHS on the line, shooting 2. With just over a minute here in the game. CHS. Treadwell misses the first, just off the front of the iron. All right, Treadwell for a second. All right, makes second, making it a 21-58 game. Broncos, Kraus Inbounds it to Chip Fun. Chip Fun quickly brings it up to De Silva. De Silva finds Carter under for 2. Great job. Great ball movement by this Broncos squad. Great spacing. Great ball movement. Great defense. I mean, great job in all facets of the game. It's like Blackwell number 2 tries to go up strong. Great D by Carter. Rebound, finds Chip Fund. She tries the midi in the lane and goes in for 2. Making a 62-21 game with under 30 seconds to go. We have Treadwell for CHS bringing it up. Got a high screen 5. Westling. Trying to give Treadwell some room now. Nice block by Starrett. Wasn't able to take advantage of it. Turned over by CHS. Broncos have the ball. Krause to Fun, and that's the game. This is a tough one by CHS. They found themselves on the losing end of this one. Tough game. 21-62, I believe it is. So glad you could join Concord Television tonight. Concord TV. We are on Comcast Education Channel 6 and Breezeline 2001, Channel 2001, and online at youtube.com/Concord NHTV. Concord Television is Concord's nonprofit community media center located here at Concord High School. If you want to get involved, we're always looking for volunteers. Let us know by emailing josh@yourconcordtv.org. And thank you for joining Concord Television and myself, Rich Hagin, tonight for this girls' varsity basketball game. Tough one by CHS. They went down. I believe it was 61-20-something. But maybe next time. All right. See you later, CHS.